According to the IDC, the AR market is expected to reach $137 billion by the end of 2024. Many tech giants such as Apple, Google, and Facebook are making huge investments aiming to implement such technology with content devoted to their consumer market. And this became even more important with the introduction of AR to a lot of mobile devices. Since 2018, a lot of devices fully supported augmented reality, not to mention VR headsets, smart glasses, and so on. So today we're gonna talk about one of these Metaverse projects called OVER Reality, with their NFTs and the OVR token in addition to other stuff. But in the middle of all that, we're gonna talk about the AR Awards, which is the 17th edition of the OVER Reality AR Awards competition. OVER is a world-scale metaverse platform that relies on augmented reality and the Ethereum blockchain. The OVER Reality project is a digital layer that allows you to create virtual avatars, in addition to exploring and buying geophysical locations that are present on the virtual planet Earth, which you can then do a number of things with. For example, you can populate them with your designs or virtual buildings on your overland, or even create VR games. These assets and digital content can be accessible through the OVER platform on your VR headset or your browser. As of writing this video, there has been more than 850,000 OVER lands that has been sold, and these lands are mapped in the real geographical location. This way, this unique OVER project is bridging the gap between the real and the virtual world. So the idea in simple terms is that you can buy a digital space. You can create assets and experiences on that space as well, and contribute in auctions and states by buying, selling, or renting more OVR lands. The Ethereum blockchain makes sure to decentralize all the token exchange dynamics between users. The token itself is based on Ethereum's smart contract ERC20 standard, thus making the community completely in control over the OVR lands and experiences. It is also important to note that once implemented in the blockchain, no one will have the ability to change the software rules, such as OVR land content or the crypto token economy. Of course, there is more to the OVR real estate than that, but this should give you an idea of what you are in for. You can of course read their extensive documentation that goes into the technology and the idea behind the project in detail. On a side note, the technology is still new and evolving, but it's always interesting to see what the OVER project will become in the future. Unlike other projects, this one seems to have great developers and an active community, and they have a roadmap laid out that you can check to keep up with their progress. This last quarter of 2022, they are aiming to introduce things such as IPFS hosting, AR games, NFT assets publishing, avatar AI voice cloning, and so much more. If you want to learn about the OVR token, you can check their page on CoinMarketCap to keep yourself updated about its value, rating, and where you can get it from. But enough of that, now let's talk about the AR Awards. The AR Awards is a competition where people can showcase their creativity by creating cool 3D environments, and the 3D competition will last from October 4th to December 15th, 2022, for people to work on their projects, of course. Also, OVER Reality listened to feedback from previous competitions, and this time around, they implemented few changes, and they are as follows. One of the main changes from the last competition is the design categories. This time around, participants are asked to create 3D environments from the venue design category of their choice, and the categories are showrooms, music rooms, stores, and art galleries. Also this time around, there is a much bigger prize pool with an aggregate of 30k OVR tokens for grab. First place will get 9,000, 7,500 for the second place, and 4,500 for the third spot. There is also a new judge panel from design teams, architects, 3D builders, and artists from other platforms like LandVault, MetaHood, Metamendo, Pangea DAO, and a lot more. Furthermore, there is a new ranking system which will enable prizes to be given to the top 10 best venue designs. So the judges will pick the first 5 places, and the rest will be determined by the vote of the OVER Reality community on their favorite design. The community voting will start from December 16th, and the panel of judges voting process will start on the 11th of January. And on the 25th, there will be an AR Awards ceremony where the winners will be announced, but more details on that will be revealed later. So if this sounds interesting to you and you want to participate in the OVER Reality competition, you can follow the link in the description below. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You can also check some of our previous videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.